Hi students, I am in 7th heaven since we are going well on studies. This is Gopal from Department of Chemistry, Bharadasana Matriculation High Secondary School, Arakonam. Today I am going to teach you 12th Chemistry Unit 1 and our today topic is leaching. You know two methods to concentrate the ores, that are gravity separation and another one is leaching. You already know that the gravity separation process includes the metals are precipitated down to collect alone and the impurities are dissolved in the solution. So, impurities are dissolved in the water and the metals are precipitated and collected alone. So, this is the process in the gravity separation process, but the leaching process is opposite to that. That is, the metal is dissolved in the solution. The impurities are not dissolving in the solution. This is a difference between the gravity separation and the leaching process. To dissolve the metals, we use some chemicals. By using chemicals, we can differ the method. So, the chemical is used to dissolve the metals. To dissolving purpose, we crushed the ore of the metals. The four types of chemicals we are using here. If you use cyanide chemical means it is a cyanide leaching. We use sodium cyanide as a cyanide chemical, NaCN. Sodium cyanide is a cyanide chemical used for the gold ore. So, gold are extracted by this method, and ammonia leaching is done by the chemical ammonia. It is only used for the nickel, copper and cobalt. These three metals only used for this ore, and in which the crushed ore is dissolved in the ammonia solution, and alkali leaching is done by alkali solution. You already know that the alkali solution is the base solution, that is NaOH, sodium hydroxide. Base solution is used as a solvent. This is especially suitable for an alkali metal aluminum. The aluminum is obtained from the ore bauxite ore. So, bauxite ore is used in the alkali leaching, and the last one is acid leaching. Acid leaching, we use the acid. You already know that the king of acid is sulfuric acid, HDSO4 is used as a solvent. This is especially used for the sulfide ores, for example zinc sulfide, lead sulfide, etc. At first, now we see cyanide leaching. So, you know that the cyanide leaching is used for the gold ore. The gold is extracted after the cyanide leaching will be like this. See here, in the cyanide leaching we use aerated diluted sodium cyanide. I repeat, aerated diluted sodium cyanide. So, first we take gold and then we use sodium cyanide, in which the cyanide ion reacts with the gold, and aerated means the oxygen present in the air reacts with the complex. So, O2 is reacts with the complex, and diluted, it means the water is added. So, water also reacts in this reaction. So, finally we get AuCN2 auric cyanide ion. It has a negative charge, so it is a cyanide ion, and the hydroxide ion is removed. To balance the reaction, how do you balance this reaction? First, in this reaction we take 4 gold metal atoms. From this we can balance all the compounds in this reaction. For example, 4 gold metal atoms can remove 4 auric cyanide ions. So, here in right side cyanide ions is 8. So, in left side we take 8 Cn minus ions, and the OH minus is removed in this reaction. So, equal number of hydrogen and oxygen is removed in the reaction. So, we need to equalize the number of hydrogen and oxygen. So, here I write 2. Why? Because the number of oxygen and the number of hydrogen will be 4. So, in the left side the number of oxygen and hydrogen is 4. So, in the right side we can get 4 OH minus ions as the removal properties. So finally the auric cyanide is obtained. From the auric cyanide we need to get the gold only, that is auric metal only. How can we get the metal? This is the process, that is the cementation process. This process is called as cementation. Cementation process is used to recover the gold metal. In this process, the gold metal is recovered by the metal zinc. How does the reaction is occurred? I show you. At first, the final product of gold reaction is AuCN2 minus. The zinc metal helps us to remove the cyanide ion by forming zinc cyanide ZnCN4 minus, and finally the gold is obtained alone. This is the reaction. In this reaction we can see that 4 cyanide ions is recovered from the right side. So I write 2 before the auric cyanide. So 2 gold metals can eliminate, 2 auric cyanide can eliminate 2 gold metals. So the number of gold metals obtained is 2, and 1 zinc ion forms 1 zinc cyanide. So zinc also balanced. This is the balancing reactions of recovery of gold metal. This process is called as cementation process. So you know about the cyanide leaching. And next we go to the ammonia leaching. Ammonia leaching is only suitable for the metals copper and nickel and for cobalt. These 3 metals is only used for the ammonia leaching. In this process we first take nickel. At first nickel reacts with the ammonia solution to form a coordinated complex. You know about the coordinated complex? That includes metal and the ligand. Here the metal ion is nickel and the ligand is ammonia NH3. It is amine. So here 6 numbers of ammonia and 1 nickel form the complex hexaamine nickelate 2 plus. 6 means hexa and NH3 means amine. Ni nickel will be pronounced with the ATE 8 in the end form. So nickelate and the complex have the charge 2 plus. So the name is hexaamine nickelate 2 plus. Finally 2 plus. It is the complex. And next copper. The copper reacts with ammonia to form tetraamine, same 2 plus. Tetraamine 2 plus. So this name is 4 tetra NH3 amine. Copper can be pronounced with the end form ATE, so cuprite and 2 plus. So tetraamine cuprite 2 plus complex is obtained in this reaction. It is easy to remove the ammonia, so we can easily remove the ammonia and we can get the metals alone. So it is a ammonia leaching process. And finally we can use cobalt. It reacts with ammonia to form pentaamine. And monohydrate 3 plus. In this reaction we have hydrate, number of hydrate is 1, so number 1 is mono in chemistry, so monohydrate, and 5 means pentaamine, and cobalt will be with the end form ATE, so it is a cobaltate, and the complex have the charge 3 plus. So the name is monohydrate pentaamine cobaltate 3 plus. This complex is obtained in the ammonia leaching of cobalt. So nickel, copper, cobalt only used for the ammonia leaching. And our next leaching, sodium hydroxide solution. This leaching is done by the sodium hydroxide solution. So what is the leaching is this? Divya, tell me, what type of solution is this? Is this acid or a base? Yeah, it's a base one. What is another word to represent the base? The basic solution is a dash. Yeah, alkali solution. Good. So sodium hydroxide solution is a alkali solution. So this leaching is a alkali leaching, right? So now we see alkali leaching done by the basic chemical sodium hydroxide solution. In this reaction, we have Al2O3, that is bauxite. The bauxite ore is reacts with the alkali solution NaOH sodium hydroxide, and the aqueous solution is diluted to get the aqueous sodium hydroxide solution. So the diluted means the water H2O is added, and finally we get sodium meta-aluminate. Sodium meta-aluminate. NaAlOH4. This complex is sodium meta-aluminate. The sodium meta-aluminate obtained is very hot. It is first cooled, decanted, and then cooled and then diluted. So it attains the room temperature. After that, we can add the carbon dioxide gas with the complex. So the sodium meta-aluminate reacts with carbon dioxide to form aluminum oxide monohydrate. The number of hydrate molecules can be differ. So aluminum oxide and hydrate is obtained. It is the purest form of alumina. First we get the alumina, it is in impure form. But here we have a pure form of alumina. So the complex both are same, but the finally obtained alumina is a pure form, and the sodium bicarbonate is eliminated alone. This is the reaction of alkali leaching. And what's the next one? Next one is here acid leaching. So here we use the acid. What is the king of acid? Sulfuric acid. We use the 98% sulfuric acid in this reaction, a concentrated sulfuric acid. In this reaction we use zinc metal. Zinc metal reacts with the sulfuric acid H2SO4. It's a very easiest reaction. Whenever the zinc reacts with the sulfate, it forms a zinc sulfate. So the product obtained is zinc sulfate. The reaction is obtained in the presence of air. So the oxygen also involved in the reaction. So zinc sulfate is obtained and sulfur atom is removed and water molecules also removed. This is the form of the reaction. Here look at, see, the number of oxygen involved in the reaction is 2. So 2 oxygen can remove 2 water molecules. This is the method of balancing the equation. So 2H2 is removed by reacting 2H2SO4, and 2 sulfate can form a 2 zinc sulfate, and 2 zinc is obtained from reacting with the 2 zinc metal. So this is the final form of the reaction, and this is the type of balancing the reaction.